Hello world. I am Imagination. In this video, I am going to talk about how pandemic reveals opportunities for 5G connectivity. In telecommunications, 5G is the fifth-generation technology standard for cellular networks, which cellular phone companies began deploying worldwide in 2019. The planned successor to the 4G networks which provide connectivity to most current cell phones. Like its predecessors, 5G networks are cellular networks, in which the service area is divided into small geographical areas called cells. All 5G wireless devices in a cell are connected to the internet and telephone network by radio waves through a local antenna in the cell. The main advantage of the new networks is that they will have greater bandwidth, giving higher download speeds, eventually up to 10 gigabits per second. Due to the increased bandwidth, it is expected that the new networks will not just serve cell phones like existing cellular networks, but also be used as general internet service providers for laptops and desktop computers, competing with existing ISPs such as cable internet. And also will make possible new applications in the Internet of Things, IoT, and machine-to-machine areas. Current 4G cell phones will not be able to use the new networks, which will require new 5G-enabled wireless devices. 5G cellular technology, which has been promised to provide a connective fabric that will cover the globe in a seamless digital experience, is starting to take shape. But the coronavirus pandemic of 2020 that has forced hundreds of millions of people to work and socialize remotely has made it clear that the connective fabric is still missing a few stitches. Once implemented, the long-anticipated 5G experience will be dazzling. Smart factories, telemedicine, and augmented reality will be commonplace. Users will have ubiquitous, high-speed connectivity everywhere, whether moving or at rest. When you have to recreate all of these experiences, from education to healthcare to transportation to work, you suddenly realize what you're missing. 5G has been in development for quite some time, with a belief that certain capabilities would be necessary. But it wasn't always clear to people what those capabilities were, and why we needed them. I think in the last 90 days, people have started to realize that there are deficiencies and that technologies like 5G can help solve them, said John Rose, President and CTO of Products and Operations at Dell Technologies. That means while demand for 5G is surging, access to it lags. Yes, mobile phone users can now tap into scattered deployments of 5G in many US cities. And there are narrow deployments of 5G being used to solve specialized tasks, such as supply chain problems and geofencing, which can be used to keep autonomous vehicles corralled in specific geographic areas. But we're probably 3 years away from worldwide adoption of 5G, said Rose. One thing that makes mobile triage possible is strength at the edge of the cellular network. That is also crucial for innovation, as well as for the average 5G user. What that means is you're walking around in a city, and if you constantly get 100 to 200 megabits per second, the peak rates might be 5 to 10 gigabits per second. But if you're guaranteed 100 to 200 megabits per second, and on an average, maybe a gigabit per second, that transforms the way that you end up using your devices and enables new kinds of devices. There are other opportunities for seamless coverage emerging as 5G and Wi-Fi converge. This is particularly true since the 2019 introduction of Wi-Fi 6, the latest standard for wireless networking technology. For the connective 5G fabric to be seamless, it will need to accommodate increasingly high-speed data, very low latency, and the hundreds of millions of low-energy devices that connect to the Internet of Things. That will happen sooner than you think. That's all for today. Thanks for watching.